Good evening, everyone. We welcome you all for the 10th day of online workshop on NET UG's NTA NET Commerce Paper 2. This is Dr. S. Shekhar, founder and managing trustee of Star International Foundation for Research and Education, Tamil Nadu. Let me introduce few words about our organization. In the year 2020, we have started SR Insta Group and Research Academy and Publication. After that, the name was changed into Star International Foundation for Research and Education. In the year 2022, we have registered under Indian Trust Act, and the same year we got ISO certification and 12 AA and 80G approved from Income Tax Authority. As of now, 3,000 plus members have benefited through our various services like journal publication, book publication, patent publication, and research activities like SPSS, NAC awareness program, NET workshop, and international conference cum award ceremony. Now let me introduce our today's resource person, Dr. K. Narayanan sir, MCOM, MFM, MBA, MPhil, PGDBF, PGDRM, PGDCM, and PhD. He has qualified 5 times in NET exam, out of which 3 in commerce and 2 in management. And apart from that, 9 times in SET exam, 5 in commerce and 4 in management. These 9 SET exam has cleared in different states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. Presently, he is working as the Assistant Professor of Commerce, Rajiv Gandhi Arts and Science College, Puducherry from 2014 onwards. Previously, he has employed with many organizations, Masila Money and Company, 1 year commercial assistant, PAMS Puducherry, 2.5 years accounts assistant, FORD Business Service Center, Chennai, 1 year 9 months process associates, Cooperative Department, Government of Puducherry, 7 years 10 months senior inspector. These are all a non-academic experience he is also having, and he has taking various classes in UGC NET and SET in different organizations, so many organizations, and especially in he has handled the UGC NET or SET in Bharatidasan College of Women under UGC scheme for SC/ST minority from December 2009 onwards. He has published UGC NET and SET paper 1 books for the first edition in June 2012 and supplementary book of UGC NET and SET paper 1 published in 2015. I welcome you, sir. Now the session was handed over to today's resource person, Dr. K. Narayanan, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Am I audible to all? I'm பேசுறது கேக்குதா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. So can I handle in English or can I handle in Tamil? Or bilingual? எது பண்ணலாம்? இங்கிலீஷா தமிழா bilingual?
Sir, English.
Sir, இப்ப other states இருக்காங்களா sir?
Yes, sir.
Other states are there. So I will handle in English only, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, done. So I can handle in English. That's not a problem. So thank you, Dr. Shekhar sir, Star Foundation, for giving me an opportunity for taking the NET class, especially for paper 2. Usually I was handling in paper 1 for so much years. I'll be handling only for paper 1. I will leave the paper 2 for the candidates. Usually I will leave it for the candidates because whatever you do for the paper 2, I think you must be knowing about the NET examination, right? So 50 questions in paper 1 and 100 questions in paper 2. So whatever you put the effort in paper 2, we're not able to do more than 50 questions or 60 questions, the maximum 65 questions, correct? That's all. 130 marks will come in paper 2. That's all. Whatever you put the effort, whether you are whether you are read or not read the papers. Since you are in a master degree, you cleared your master degree, PhD or MPhil, can able to easily crack around 50 questions, whatever it is. So another 5 or 10 questions, you will just have a stopgap so that you will fill up to 60 to 65 maximum. Others will be, it will be a really a different tough task in this paper too. So why I am saying this is the only enhancement is paper one. The only thing where you can get the score is paper one. Not like that paper two should leave as such, because since you have studied this paper two, it may be able to get around 100 marks or 110 marks easily. So if you are still not in a thing to get 50 questions correct, you can start preparing for paper two. It's not a problem. Right, for paper one, you should concentrate more. In fact, what I'll be saying for all the classes. So paper two will not as such will not be taken for much of the organization, because the paper one is the key factor for clearing this NET examination. In fact, so I'm not discouraging this paper two, not like that. Paper two is also equally important, because we have been handling the classes after getting the academic line. Only 1 or 2 papers or maximum 3 papers, first year, second year, third year. If you are having any PG courses, you will be handling another 2 papers. That's all. Maximum 5 papers. That will not come such in a rotation basis, a card semester, even semester. Maximum will handle 3 papers as such. The same 3 papers will be handling for every year. That is what they are going to do. You are going handling in the each case, each year. So that is what a problem here. So here there are split up into 10 units, in fact, for paper 2. So 10 units, you will get at least 10 questions. As such, you should get each unit 10 questions, but that will not be the case. Some questions, there will be 3 questions or 4 questions. Some questions, some units will have 6 questions, 17 questions, 10 questions, 16 questions as such. Another finest part in this paper 2 is the last 10 questions will be dedicated to paragraph question, reading comprehension. That also, it is a very difficult task. So that also plays a major role in this. That will not come from the book as such. It will be some magazines or a journal or a paper. They'll be asking some questions. So my way of approach for paper 2 is, as such, you know all the things. As such, you know all the things. To my knowledge, you know all the things in paper 2. It's not like any if you are not handling the income tax paper, income tax will not be known to you. If you are not handling the financial management paper, you will not be knowing the financial management paper. That's all. But you must have read the financial management paper in UG or PG as such. Anyway, you have read the paper in one stage. So my way is to, again, if you are going to read all these things or going for a book or like this, it is simply what I can say is simply a waste of time. What you should do, a different view of seeing the second paper. What I am doing for the first paper is you have to do for the second paper. And what I am doing in the first paper, I'll just tell. I will have a quick browse through of what is this UGC NET exam, because so many people will not be aware of all these things. So this is Dr. K. Narayan, as introduced by Dr. Shekhar sir, Assistant Professor of Commerce. I think the screen is visible to all, right? Screen is visible to you all. My voice is clear as such now. Yes? No?
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Everything
Yes, sir.
is clear. Good. So, this is Dr. K. Narayan, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Rajiv Gandhi Arts and Science College, Tavlapur, Puducherry. I was handling the net set guidance class for paper 1. Whoever is asking for paper 2, I will not handle paper 2 as such, but I will guide them in such a way that how we have to see the paper 2. That's all. So I will just go browse through of this. What is the introduction of this net examination? So this is what my qualifying the net exam for 5 times and 9 times as said by Shekhar sir. So 14 times I have cleared this net examination up to 2021. After 2021, 22, 23, I was been appointed as net observer. Net exam observer. For this examination, I was appointed by NTA itself, observer duty. For each net examination, I was given observer duty. I had asked the NTA that don't give me observer duty while I'm taking this examination. So whatever be it is, I will be writing for each case, each session, I will be writing this examination. Since there is no age limit, because I want to know what it is. For 14 times clearing this net examination is also like that. So it is a basically interest. Another thing I want to know what is there in this paper 1 and paper 2, especially in paper 1, because the key point in clearing this examination is paper 1. That's all. I'm not leaving paper 2 as such, but clearing part is paper 1. That's right. So as this it is conducted by NTA, I want to read this objective because nobody knows these objectives as such. To conduct an efficient, transparent, international standard test in order to assess the competency of the candidate. See the words they have put in this international standard. To undertake the research on the education professional testing system to identify the gap in the knowledge system and take the steps to bridging them. This is what the objectives for conducting this examination, right? To identify the experts and institution in setting the exam question paper so that not a single person is setting the question paper for your information. The question papers are set by institutions. I think you know about the various institutions in HR, various institutions in marketing, various institutions of IT. So not the individual professors are taking the question, it is institution, they are taking the questions and the questions are uploaded on the cloud on the daily basis. Understand the crux behind this examination. Understand the importance behind this examination. So question papers are not asked as such. So question papers are not designed as such, right? So it has been designed by the institutions and experts. That is also very important. To produce and disseminate the information on the research, education, and professional development standard. That is normal. So UGC first conducted this examination, CBSE next conducted this examination from December 2018. It is conducted by NTA. Not only this examination, NTA conducts so many examinations. This is the first examination conducted by NTA for your information. Net, December 2008. From that onwards, NTA conducts all the examination in India. NTA has been given as a nodal agency for conducting the examination, even for Central University as such, for any entrance. Okay, done. So CSIR is a different task. NTA net is a different task. CSIR for our net is for social sciences, forensic, environmental, computer science, and electronic science. CSIR is for life science, physical science, chemical science, mathematical science, earth science, atmospheric, planetary sciences with the UGC. So these two are different, right? CSIR paper 1 is different from NTA net paper 1. CSIR, there is a negative mark, right? In CSIR paper 1 is general aptitude and their own paper itself. Paper 2 also their own paper. Not like UGC. UGC has a separate paper 1, teaching, research, communication, ICT, people and environment, higher education, mathematical, logical, reasoning, reading, comprehension. This and all will come in CSIR, right? Right. So JRF is different. NTA net is different. JRF will be getting the scholarship, right? 1 second. Hello. சொல்லுங்க. நாளைக்கு சாயங்காலம் நான் அந்த வஸ்திரம் மட்டும் வாங்கிடுறேன். மாலை மற்றது எல்லாமே நீங்க பாத்துருங்க. நாளைக்கு தானே சொன்னேன் இல்லைங்க, நாளைக்கு சாயங்காலம். அதான் right. JRF you will be getting the scholarship for your PhD. That is age limit up to 35 in fact. So you can apply for both JRF as well as NET. The criteria will differ. The marks will differ for JRF. So for my knowledge, to my knowledge, first to clear the NET examination, even though you have the eligibility for JRF, apply for JRF and clear the NET first and then try for JRF. Right. Clearing the NET itself, it is a big task. But my advice is you apply for both but you try for net. First you clear the net examination, then we'll see what is happening, what will happen, right? So first the net is our target. Yes, you go for the JR, whatever it is, right? That's not a problem, right? Mode of examination, as you know, this is a CBT examination, 2 papers. That is paper 1 is 50 question, 100 marks. Paper 2 is 100 question, 200 marks. All the things you know, right? This is the address of NTA. Don't try for all these addresses, examination, phone number, email address, nothing will work. Right? To my knowledge, nothing will work, but they will give. This is for non-QS. Right? After publishing the result, none of the phone will work in NTA, any organization. After publishing the result, none of the thing will work. So don't try for all these things. It's not all given for information, right? Right? They won't give their ears to you all. Right? The next thing is annexures. So be cautious about the centers, be cautious about the subject taken, be cautious about the post-graduation degrees, what you are applying, right? Be cautious on all these things. Set is conducted for various state examination. You put to the particular state and then state eligibility test. You'll get the nodal agencies. Suppose for my Karnataka, Mysore University is the nodal agency. For Andhra set is the Andhra University. So for each state, if you put in the Google, you will get the nodal agency. Nodal agency will be conducting the set for each year, 2 examination compulsory, except Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu set will not come as such because of the political play. For all the state set examination will come. You can apply for any state, but you can apply only for general. You can take up any set examination. That is not a problem. You can clear any state examination. I clear around the 9 set examination. Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra. All the state examination I cleared in commerce and management. That is not a problem at all. You can take up the set examination. It is a practice. That's all. Nothing more than that. You will not get a job and all. Because the regional language is important for the particular state. You will not get the job for set and all. It is for the practice. That's all. Before applying for the net examination, before attending for the net examination in June and December, if any examination comes in between in January to June, the set examination you can take up. Or June to December, any set examination comes to be near to your state, like Andhra, Karnataka, you can go and write the examination. That's all. If you clear, well and good. That is not a problem. It is in credit. That's all. You know where the questions are taking. You can have an idea about how the states conduct the examination. That's all. Nothing more than that. All right. That is a concept of set. You can apply and write the examination. Lecturership. This is a very, very important. There is no age limit for the lecturership. Right. Junior researchership. This is for the PhD. Continuing the PhD degree. Eligibility, you be cautious about the eligibility, 55 marks without rounding off in master degree. This is very, very important. So for private, nothing is required. They won't see all these things. If you have a certificate, I will be eligible for all the private jobs. Be cautious with the government job. If you are applying for government job, they will check each and everything with the barcode. If you are putting a EWS category, or if you are putting a some other category and clearing this examination, or if you are malpracticing and giving any marks extra and this, and then you are clearing this examination, for government job, it is a problem. If you boost up the score and then applying for this, for private, nothing will happen. You will get the certificate. That is no problem at all. In government, be cautious. So if you check for the barcode, it will give all the list in this. So it will be trapped, right? So be cautious about the examination, be cautious about the eligibility, be cautious about the subject, be cautious about the degree, be cautious about the mark list. Whatever you submit. I think in the recent examination, they are asking for uploading the documents. Right? They are asked for uploading the documents in the recent examination, right? OBC certificate they are asking, right? For this examination, yes or no? Because I am in general category, I don't know. For this examination, you have applied with the OBC category, right? UGC, NTA asked for uploading the certificate, yes or no? For this examination, yes?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. Actually, first they have asked, and afterwards they unlocked the thing. I'm coming under OBC. I didn't apply for OBC. General with the community, I applied.
Oh, I think others have uploaded the document. Any idea?
No,
Anybody
sir.
uploaded
Till
the
that
document?
it was locked only.
No,
Nearing
sir.
the
Yes,
date,
sir.
it
Yes,
was
sir. I
locked only.
applied. I had to submit
Okay.
proof of my caste and stuff. I had
Right.
to upload it.
Right. Recently, I think they have asked for the certificate and then unlocked that particular thing. I think so. Because so be cautious about all this, because I am just cautioning you. That's all. So nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Unless you enter into a government job, nothing will happen. For private job, nothing is required. If you show the certificate that you are eligible for net examination, they will accept. But for the government job, they will intrude into all these things. Even for some private institution, they may check. because barcode will show each and everything in the certificate. So when you are applied, for which category you are applied, which marks you have scored, they may ask for the certificate. For JRF, after submitting the documents alone, after verifying the documents alone, you will be awarded the JRF. I'm just cautioning you this. That is not a problem, right? It will not be a big issue, right? Even if you are in a master degree first year, you can apply for this examination. And you can take up this exam. Even if you are a bachelor degree third year, you can apply and take up this exam. That is not a problem at all. Right? They won't see all these things. But if they ask for anything, if they ask for any eligibility certificate, or they ask for ID card, something like that, or any proof of the examination, mostly they won't ask in the examination. They will ask for any proof, ID proof. They will ask the ID proof, and then you can take up the examination. It is a practice. We are not doing anything mischief, right? We are practicing the examination. You can take up. Better not to take the examination. When the eligibility comes, take up the examination. Master degree first year, you can take up. That is not a problem. Even if you are not clearing for the first year, second year, you are automatically eligible, right? Because clearing this examination requires some 3 to 4 attempts or 5 attempts, because you should know what it is. Without knowing what is the intricacy of the examination, if you are clearing this examination, you doesn't know anything, right? At least you should know for some 2, 3 or 4 attempts. At least you should come up. You should know the way of preparing the things, and you should know the criteria, how to handle the questions. Right? This is not as such what you are reading for BCom or MCom or MPhil or PhD even as such. This is something different, how to see the question, how to eliminate the option, how to see the master following, how to see the assertion reasoning, how to see the statement question combination. These are all the intricacies in this examination. This is something different, right? This is not a normal examination, what you write for a BCom or MCom or MPhil or a PhD, right? As such. Right? At least you should undergo some changes, some reformation while writing this examination. The NTA is expecting this from you, right? Like NTA is expecting something professional from you, not that it is not professional, something more than that. They are expecting something more than that. Right? If you are in that line, you will know what it is. So at least you can take up 2 to 3 attempts. It is not a problem. You are going to strong your base. Not like the one not clearing this paper this time, will be dejected and say that you will not write the examination after that. This is not the case as such. It is a process. It is a process. NET examination is a process. It is not as such. If you are applying for the December examination, I am going to take up the December. I have to clear the NET examination. That is not the case. You will not. You cannot. Exceptions cannot be taken as examples. 1 or 2 can be an exceptions, but exceptions cannot be taken as examples because as they are clearing this examination, that is not the case. Very, very important, right? You intrude into this examination. You enter into this examination. Try to collect the data. Try to analyze the data. Try to analyze the question. Try to analyze the options. Try to connect the questions. Try to eliminate the option. Try to connect the positive words. Try to connect the negative words. How the questions have been framed, how the options have been framed, how to eliminate the option, how to connect the option, how to network the option, how to eliminate the option. These are all the things you should know at least in the process of 3 or 4 attempts in the NET examination. After the attempts of the 4 to 5 attempts, you will be at the top of this world. Right? Seeing the question papers in the competitive examination, you can able to pick out the correct answer. Right? Whatever be the examination. This is the base how to come up, because we are not generally studied with the CBSE or NTA pattern as such. Right? We have been studying with the state board or a matriculation board when you are studying in the 10th standard or 12th standard and for bachelor degree. And the biggest part is we doesn't know what you have studied up to 12th standard, even your parents, even yourself or the teacher. Bachelor degree, we doesn't study anything but the teacher taught so many things. Master degree, we wish to study the master degree, but the teachers doesn't take during the master degree, right? MPhil, we doesn't know when it has started, when it has ended, because it started in January, ended in March. PhD, we know when it has started. We doesn't know when it ends. This is what the total degree. In the process where you have studied, that was the question. In the total process of the study, where you have studied, up to 12th standard or BCom or MCom or MPhil or PhD, nowhere. It is one such examination you are going to analyze. That is going to evaluate. That is going to fix your standard. So you can do this examination. That is not a problem. You can interestingly take this examination and do. Even if you fall 2 or 3 times, don't worry. That is not a problem. You are not failed. You are not failed. You have got a marks which is not qualifying criteria. That's all. But you have got the marks. Of course, it is 10 marks or 20 marks low. That is not a problem. 10 marks is just the 5 questions. 20 marks is just the 10 questions. See in that angle. See in the positive way. Right? Whatever it is, even if you are falling down for 3 or 4 attempts, don't worry. Don't worry. Let others talk. That is not a problem. But for each time you are applying this examination, try to reform. Try to reform. See how the sentence have been framed, how the paragraph have been designed, how the paragraph can be splitted up, how the paragraph can be grouped. What makes the words to form a sentence? It is simple vocabulary. This is simple wordplay. I know what is this examination. It is simply a wordplay. It is simply a wordplay. I assure you. That examination is a wordplay. Take it from. Right. So this is eligible. I will tell more in this when I just go with the HR. That is not a problem. Right. These are all eligibility criteria. You are coming under the eligibility. I think JRF is 35 years. Now they have changed. Assistant professor, there is no age limit. You can take up any examination, anything. Up to 90 years, 100 years, you can take up this examination. Not a problem. Right. Even if you are clearing this examination, write this examination. Right. Then only you can have a upper hand in this examination. You know as such what is this, right? That's not a problem. You can take up this examination. Or every time you can take up this examination. That's not a problem, right? So eligibility exemption are not required. So applying online, all these things, you know, net packing, how much you have to give, the key with the photo, then the signature, all these things, scan the thing, keep ready all these things before applying, right? So fill the online application, upload, then make the payment. Print out, this is not confirmation page is not necessary now. Checklist condition is very, very important, right? So examination fees, I think they have revised. That's not a problem. You pay the fees and such. Apply early, that's all. So this is the CBT examination. So I will say one thing in the CBT examination where you are psychologically, you are not in the line before the examination. See the play of the competitive examination organization, what they are doing by giving a computer-based examination. I will tell you one thing, right? In OMR sheet, you will be getting a booklet. You will touch the booklet. OMR sheet is an answer. You will touch and feel what it is. You will get the question papers. Only when the bell rings, you will get the question paper. Immediately you will answer. What is happening in the computer-based examination in the NTA? You will be called to the centers before 1.5 hours. You are allowed to the room before 1.5 hours and sitting before the system without moving your body. So as such, our people lie down in the examination hall. This is what happening. Yes or no? I want a message in a message. Yes or no? Or thumbs up. Literally, you will be sleeping in the examination hall. Yes or no? Either it is a morning shift or an evening shift. Press 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Because you will be entering into the examination 1 hour before without doing anything, right? This is the psychological point where the competitive examination plays. You will be psychologically down and not able to attend the question as such when the examination starts at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. This is what the play done by the competitive examination. Right? Yes or no? Am I right or no? You will be sleeping in the examination hall for the past 1.5 years. At least you will be lying down because you cannot do anything. Sitting before the system and seeing the system, nothing will be there. Only with a black screen. Yes, I am correct or wrong? Yes? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is what the play. So as such, the examination starts, you will be getting the first question as data interpretation. Again, you will be psychologically down. As such, you will not qualify for the examination. This is what happening. This is what happening. What we should be, how we have to reform, how we have to change. Be cool in taking this examination. So don't care for anything. Right? Enter the examination at least half an hour before. That is okay for you. They will allow. That is not a problem. So you see the trend, what is happening in that center. If they are very strict with the watch and time, they are not allowing, you go at that time. If they allow as such before 5 minutes before or 15 minutes before or even 20 minutes before, you go to the correct time. But be there before the time that is mentioned in the hall ticket. So see the situation there. So don't go before the examination hall 1.5 hours before the examination hall. Sit before the system and make yourself tired and lie down. If you are tired, you will not be getting the mood to answer the 150 questions. Am I going correct? Yes or no? This is what happening in the examination. Am I right or wrong? Yes? Yes? Can I get
Yes,
an
sir.
acknowledgement from you?
Yes,
Or
sir.
Yes, sir.
yes? Yes. This is what happening. Be cautious on all these things. Be cautious on all these things. So understand the environment, act as such. Act as such. They are very strict with the timing, go before that. If you are allowing whether 15 minutes or 20 minutes or half an hour, you go at the latest time. When they are cutting off, you go before that. And sit before the system, you'll be enthused and energetic before the system. If it is in the afternoon shift, totally gone. That's all. Right? This is what happening in the examination. So they are making you to tired yourself. If you are tired, you will not be able to write up the examination, take up the examination. So 150 questions, you cannot be able to sit as such for 3 hours continuously. This is also happening in the examination. Yes or no? Every people will be telling, not able to sit for 3 hours continuously. This is what the complaint. Yes or no? Correct?
Yes.
Correct? Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. That is very, very important. In OMR test, paper 1 will be in the morning. Paper 2 will be in the afternoon. Giving a gap of 1.5 hours, we can relax and come back. Moreover, you'll be taking with the paper. You'll be handling and touching the paper. But if you are touching the screen, your mind will not work with the electronic device. This is also not I am telling, this is the research that is made for the competitive examination. Being in a CBT mode. CBT versus OMR, they have done a research and have found out the findings that the person who are taking up the examination, the aspirants, are psychologically down while taking the CBT exam. This is what the conclusion. This is what the interpretation, this is what the result, this is what the findings. Suggestion what they are given, go for a test with a pen and paper, always. But they are not doing as such. They are going for a digital era. They are going only with the digital era. So this is the main cause for failing of the competitive examination. Take it from me. Take it from me. You know everything. What I am going to teach is a new for you today, HR or a business management as such. You doesn't know what is planning. You doesn't know what is organizing. You doesn't know what is sports crop. You doesn't know recruitment or a selection or a training or a performance appraisal or wages thing. Everything you know as such. Everything you know. I know. Right. Where the flaw occurs. How the question papers have been asked. How the question papers have been set. How the questions have been grouped. How the questions have been framed. How the questions have been knotted. How the options have been framed. How the options have been knotted. I am going to unlock all these things. I am going to unlock all these things. It is not as such what I am going to teach what is human resource management, right? It is not as such. You know all the things in the human resource management. Take it from me. I know. You know everything in the human resource management or in the business management. Even if I am going to take with the PowerPoint presentation, you tell this I know. Yes, sir. We cannot do anything. No, if planning is only planning. Organizing is organizing. That's all. Everything has its place. There is a place for everything. That's all. Nothing more than that in the organizing. Yes, as such, this is what. But where the play has been, the play is the time where you are seeing the question, how you are analyzing the question, how you are picking the options, how the options have been framed, how the options have been connected. That is what you should learn from the competitive examination. Not reading as such. It is not from the book. It is not from the material. It is not from the PowerPoint. You should know the concept, that's all. Concept you should know. What is planning, what is recruitment, what is human resource planning, manpower planning, what is selection, what is training, all these things you know as such. You should know the basic idea. But the time where you are answering the question, how you are going to eliminate, how you are going to select. See one thing, I will tell you another thing in this, at this point itself, right? When they are giving you 4 options for a question, so don't see from the question to the answer. You can see from the answer to the question, yes or no. Am I right or wrong as such? Yes. It is not from the question to answer. You can see from the answer to question, right? Yes or no? Yes. You can see why you are reading the question and then seeing the option. You can see the option and then connect with the question. That is also possible as such, right? Yes. Yes. It is possible. Why you are not doing such? Why you are not doing as such? Right. When there are 4 options for a question, see, take it from me. One is the wrong answer. That will not come. It may be an opposite answer. One may be a right answer. Sorry. One may be a wrong answer. One may be an irrelevant answer. Yes or no? One is the answer which is near to that, near to the question. The another is also not the correct answer. The another option is chosen to be the best option. Choose the best answer. Correct or right? Yes or no? Correct? Choose the best option. They are not asking to correct the, choose the correct answer. Best option you should choose. Best option is wrong option will not come. Irrelevant option will not come. Near option will not come. That is the best option. That is also not correct answer as such. So don't intrude in that. So if you are going to eliminate a wrong answer, or going to eliminate an irrelevant answer, if you are going to eliminate a near answer will not come. As such, there is only one option that is the best option. You doesn't know in that time also that is the correct answer. There is nothing like correct answer. Even for a paper 1 or paper 2, that is what I am going to train my people in my class, online class. Everybody will be seeing from the question, what is the answer, what is the answer, what is the answer. You understand the question as a whole. You understand the subject as a whole. Don't intrude into the subject. Recruitment, I am going to study the recruitment. I am going to study the characteristic feature of the recruitment. I am going to study the advantage of the recruitment. I am going to study the disadvantage of the recruitment. Nothing required. I want the holistic understanding of the recruitment. That's all. What is as such recruitment? The questions are framed in such a way. One is a direct question. One is an indirect question. One is the match the following. One is assertion reasoning. One is a statement combination. One is the filling the blanks. One is a paragraph questions. How to see all these questions? Direct question, what I told you now. Indirect question is also in the same way. This is wrong. This is irrelevant. This is near to the answer. The one is the best option. That's all. Even if it is a direct question or an indirect question. How to see the match the following? One word will match with the other word. Take it from me. One word. That identification of the word is important. One word. That's all. How to answer the statement combination question? You see what is there, what is not there. Even they are asking in a positive way or a negative way. 1 to 3 are correct, 3 to 4 are correct, A, B correct, A, B, B, A, B, C, D are correct. You eliminate one, which is not there. You keep one, which is there. See the option, tick away the answer, that's all. Very simplest thing, very simplest thing. Assertion reasoning, connect with the because or as. See the statement. Whether there is any relationship between the first assertion and the reasoning. Asserting is just asserting. I am telling the reason for this. This is what this. So there are these things are there. That's all. This is assertion reasoning. Everybody will be struggling for assertion reasoning. The easiest thing in the examination is assertion reasoning. You can easily connect and then tick away. See, you see for the words. It is purely a word play. Take it from me. Take it from me. Wherever you study, whatever book you study any book for as such for human resource management or business management, whatever it is, whether it is a marketing, legal aspect of business, you read as such, you understand. But then the formation of the sentence in the paragraph, you see that whether it is given as a fact, whether it is given as an advantage, whether it is given as a type, whether it is given as a method, whether it is given as a positive way, whether it is given as a negative way, whether it is given with an organization, whether it is given with a name, whether it is given with a protocol, whether it is given with a rank, whether it is given as an order, whether it is given as a formula. All these things you see from various angles, what the paragraph says. Don't read the paragraph as such. It is not reading the paragraph. So split the paragraph in such a way that these comes under the types, these comes under the methods, these comes under the protocol, these comes under the formula. This comes under the negative words, this comes under the positive words, this comes under the organization, this comes under the years, this comes under the authors, this comes under the includes, this comes under the excludes. So split in such a way that you get the holistic understanding of the HR. I am also going to present the PPT with the various topics, recruitment, selection. I am going to tell all these things which are given in the book. What else I can say in this coaching class? Take it from me. What else I can give for the coaching class? I can tell the same thing. I can tell what is recruitment. It is a positive aspect. It is a negative thing. Positive thing or negative thing. Selection. Recruitment is a rejection. Same thing I am going to discuss. That is not the way of studying this NET examination or any competitive examination for this purpose. See how the words have been framed, how the sentence have been framed. Whether it is given as a fact, whether it is given as an observation, whether it is given as a prejudice, whether it is given as an advantage, whether it is given as a type, whether it is given as an include, whether it is given as an exclude. It is there or not there. So these are all the ways you should analyze. Analyze the things. Split up and then group. Group in one area. Split up. All the areas have to be split up. It is not going to study as such the recruitment or selection or training, performance appraisal. Wow, what else you can study more than this in the HR? Or what else you can study more than in the business management except post-crop? Tell me, you tell me. You tell me that. What else you can study more than post-crop in the business management? What else you can study more than the operational management and the functional management in HR? Nothing more than that. But the questions are asked in a different way. Whether this statement will come, whether this statement will come, whether this assertion is related to the statement or not, reasoning or not, whether this point is matched with this. There are certain things which has to be read from an internet or a research paper. Yes, before entering into examination as such, you read the authenticated website for HR, that is Site HR, whatever be the authenticated website. You read you are not reading the research paper as such fully. I want to know what are all the various areas that currently which are evolving in the HR, e-recruitment, something like that. Right. These are all the areas where it are intruding into this. So you can go into the Wikipedia or Wikispedia, whatever it is. So don't go into the books alone. Don't see from the UG alone. Don't see from the PG alone. See from a different angle how the HR can be handled. What else they are given in a HR? What aspects they are covered in a HR? What more they are covered in a HR? That is what the need of the hour. That is what the need of the hour. Yes, I know. Right. So I'll just enter into this subject as such. Right, a sample mark test and all given, but that is not working now. So procedure for answering in the computer-based examination, don't see into these colors and all. I simply tell this is another psychological factor where they are playing with the aspirants. So in OMR, what you will do in the OMR sheet with the OMR sheet answering, you will shade or you will not shade. Yes or no? Correct? Can I get an acknowledgement from you in the OMR sheet examination? Yes or no? You will shade or unshade for a question. Yes. Yes. You have to do the same thing in the computer-based examination. Right? You have to tick the answer. That's all. Go away. There is anything that you will know the answer after some time? There is anything as such you will know the answers after some time? Yes. You will make a mark in this. This is another psychological play. Please don't do all these things. If you know the answer, tick the answer and then save the answer. If it doesn't know the answer, just read for analyze the question, analyze the answer, connect with the question, whatever you know, tick the answer and then go away. That's all. Don't put as a mark. Yellow mark, green mark, violet mark with yellow mark. Answer from first to 150 questions, save as such, close the examination. That's all. There is nothing like you will know the answer after some time. Take it from me. Take it from me. Don't intrude into all this play. These are all plays done by the organization conducting the examination, especially NTA and other boards. So you will forget to answer this question at the end. Naturally, you will lose the marks. Yes or no? Yes or no? Don't enter into all these things. Don't enter into all these things. So whatever you know the answer, take the answer. If you doesn't know the answer, take the answer. That's all. Only 2 steps. This is another play, psychological aspect. Take it from. Right. So understand all these things. So don't go answer as a mark for review, whatever it is, because everything one time agency is conducting. One agency is conducting this examination. One time is edX is conducting the examination. Sorry. EduCity is conducting the examination. One time TCS is conducting the examination. Every time one nodal agency is conducting this examination. I don't know what is going to happen today, this time, December 6th. Who is going to take up the call? Which agency is going to come? I don't know. Everything they have their own way of designing the system. Right? So don't go into all these things. If you know the answer, take the answer. Doesn't know the answer, take the answer. That's all. Nothing more than that. So no procedure. Don't see for the result. Don't make yourself down on seeing the result. Whatever be the result, even if you clear, be calm. Even if you are not calling the examination, be calm. That's all. Don't see the result. Don't see the percentage, whether it is a percentage, sir, I got to 93, sir. Only 99 is the percentage. How much I have to get, sir? Don't see it to the whether I got to 92%, sir. I have to get only 3%. How much? Don't see for the result itself. See the calculation of the result. See number of candidates belonging to the HC category who secured at least 50% of grade mark. Both the paper taken together in the category for the economics into multiplication, divide. All these things are there for criteria for the result. Why you want to do all these things? We have so many mocks to study in paper 2 and paper 1. Why you are intruding into all this result and all? Don't care for result. You do your duty. That's all. Be cool and attend the examination. Don't see for the result and all. So syllabus, very, very important. Another major handhold for you is the past year's question paper. From 2004, question papers have been uploaded. Take it from me. You doesn't want this class. You doesn't want any class as such. If you are going to take from June 2019 till June 2023, every question papers have been uploaded in the NTA website. If you are going to take up all these things, you are going to take up all the session question paper hard copy from June 2019, because syllabus have been revised. From 2019 to 2023, June 2019, one session. December 2019, one session. June 2020, September 2021, October 2022, February 2023, June 2023. 7 sessions have been conducted. For commerce, except 19, for each session, 20, 21, 22, 3 sessions commerce have been conducted. That is 300 questions. If you take all these questions and analyze, you doesn't want any coaching class, you doesn't need any coaching class, you will be clearing this examination. Take it from. I will write and give to you. You doesn't want any coaching class. You doesn't need any coaching class. If you want really this examination to be qualified, from today night, you take the printout from June 2019, the commerce paper, June 2019, December 2019, September 2020, June 2021, October 2022, February 2023, June 2023. All the question papers for paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1, they have conducted around 17 sessions, 17 days. That is 34 sessions. Papers are there for paper 1. Paper 2, commerce, for each time 3 sessions have been conducted, except 19. 1920, only 1 session. That is 100, 200 questions. For 20, there are 3 sessions. 21, there are 3 sessions. 22, there are 3 sessions. 300 questions. That itself will come to 1,200. Another one, 200 questions. 1,400 questions. 1,400 into 4. How much options are there? 16, 1, 4, 1, 5. 5,600 options. When you analyze these questions and options, analyzing, the word is very, very important. I will write and give this 2023 examination. You are clearing, qualifying this examination. Take it from me. Because there is no
Sir,
questions with the
sir,
NTA.
One
Yes,
small
yes.
clarification, sir. Can you please tell me starting year and ending year, sir, for downloading question paper?
2019 to 2023.
Okay, sir. Thank
June
you, sir.
2019, the syllabus have been changed for both the papers.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
June 2019 to June 2023, you are going to write in the December 2023. If you are going to take the hard copy, not in the system or not in the cell phone, DAPA, that will not work out. Not in the cell phone, not in the laptop, not in any electronic gadget. It should be in your hand. You should touch and feel what it is. No. So PPT, I will share. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. PPT, HRM and business management, surely I will share. That is not a problem for me. So if you are going to take up this, sure shot, you will be clearing this examination. No more coaching is required. But you should take in a hard copy. You should analyze each and every question. What in the way I am seeing the question paper. I am going to analyze only 10 or 20 questions for you at the end. See how I am seeing the question paper. In the same way, you have to see the question paper. All the 5,600 questions. Sorry, 1,400 questions. Not the 5,600. 5,600 is an option. Whatever be it is, whatever be the calculation. The way you see the question paper and the option. That you will do, you are going to clear this examination. Take it from me. Take it from me. So all the question papers are to be downloaded. Especially from UGC, CBSE and NTA website. Right? From December 2004, 28 sessions are there. See, there are so many coaching classes. None of the coaching classes will help. Take it from me. Take it from me. I am just clearing you, very clear with the point. Coaching classes will be telling you what is what. That you have studied already in the BCom and MCom. You are going to do the network. Net examination work like homework, network has to be done. Analyzing, splitting up and then grouping. The word play. What are all the words? How the sentence have been framed in each question. That is what you should do. None of the coaching center will help. None of the coaching material will help. Don't ask for material. What you are having the material, that itself a material. You create your own material. That's all. Seeing a Wikipedia, Wikipedia, or encyclopedia, whatever it is, or any other source, or any other research paper. That's all. So if you are doing like this, you'll be clearing this examination. That's all. Right? None of the coaching center will help. Taken from me. CSIR, there are so many things. See, there are so many set examinations. Please take up the set examination. You practice the set examination. I had done this practice alone. I had cleared 9 set examinations. The practice makes perfect. Take it from me. Examination should not be stopped once you qualify. That is what the mistake they are doing. Don't stop this examination. Try to take the examination and clear each and every time. Each and every time you will see a different way of seeing the question paper. Different concepts. Different way of options. So don't leave this examination as such. Whether it is in any state, if it is near to your state, just go and take up this examination. That is not a problem at all. Take the examination. Right. See, the way is change your attitude. Even in the business management, it will come. Attitude, personality, all these things will come. Perseverance. Very, very important. Brainstorming. That is what I am telling you this many times. Analyze the past year net set question paper, including the option analysis. What I had told now, 1,400 into 4. Take down the PowerPoints, notes from the PowerPoint and subject 1, paper 1 and subject to know the different perspective. Continuous preparation without expectation for the result. Don't expect the result. Have a continuous update in the net related area and subject related area. Apply and write the examination continuously. Right? Without any break. Mostly all set examination you have to take. 6 steps to be followed. Download the past year question paper. Do the option analysis. Understand the structure of the last year question paper. So if there is 7 or 6 questions in HRM, see the structure how it has been designed. Match the following how many questions. Assertion reasoning how many questions. Statement how many questions. How many questions are direct. Just look into the areas covered. Whether it is a recruitment, whether it is a selection, whether it is on wage, whether it is an manpower planning, whether it is a business management, whether it is a motivation theory. See, analyze the area. Do the brainstorming. Brainstorming work is nothing but all the question tags. When, what, why, who, whose, all this. Do the newspaper analysis. So, right. These are all the things that are related to the paper 1. Right. Another thing, you are seeing the another screen for view. Another screen is under view. Yes. Another screen is under view, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Good. This is my another thing. In this, I will show what are all the question types. So this is what I have, again, I am giving in the how to crack this examination. Change your attitude, perseverance, brainstorming, analysis. So 6
Sir,
steps.
one more
So multiple choice
clarification, sir.
question.
Sir,
Yes.
many
Yes.
of us belong to Tamil Nadu state, but are we eligible to write the Karnataka state exam, Andhra Pradesh state exam?
Everywhere you are eligible. If you are an Indian citizen, you can take up any examination. But you should
Okay,
apply
sir.
in general category.
Okay, sir.
If you are clearing, you will not get the job because you are not, doesn't know the regional language. For that purpose, I am not asking you to take the examination. It is a practice. Before June examination, whatever set examination it comes, please take up the examination.
But I'll not get will I not get a job in Tamil Nadu? Will I get in other state?
No. If you are taking the Tamil Nadu examination, you will get in only in Tamil Nadu. For
Suppose
that
if I
state
take
alone, it is eligible.
Sir, suppose if I take AP set examination, I am interested to work in Andhra Pradesh. Will I get over there?
Yeah. Whether you know the regional language of Telugu,
No, sir.
that won't work out for a government job. In Andhra, you can go for any private job.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
They will consider. I am not asking for the job purpose. I am not telling you to take for the job purpose. I am asking you to write the examination for practice. Because 6 months gap is there before June and December. Why that gap? If any examination comes before, you take up. Yes or no? Yes, I am correct or right? Yes. Take up the examination. What is the problem in that? You apply in a general category. You cannot do any category and all. You should apply in general. For other state exam. That is not a problem. You take up the examination. Before it is a practice. Before entering into the June examination, you have the practice in taking up the examination. For that purpose, I am asking you to take up the examination. Right. So multiple choice, match the following true or false, assertion, reasoning, statement, correct. These are all the general way of asking the questions which are changed in nowadays. The pattern itself totally changed. When I am writing the examination in 2011, the question has an option. That's all. Now the pattern itself has been totally changed. The question has an option. The option has an option. So how to write all these things? There are fill in the blanks. In the mathematics, they are asking the assertion reasoning. What else you want? In the paragraph comprehension question, they are asking the assertion reasoning. Paragraph is very difficult to read. Very difficult to understand. It is not reading, it is not understanding. Paragraph question and all. You should have the general idea what the paragraph says. You should see the words. Vocabulary is very, very important. If you are knowing English language thoroughly, you will be clearing this examination. Take it from me. Take it from me. This is one of the criteria. If you know the meaning, if you know the alternate meaning for each and everything, you will be at the top of this word. You will be at the top of this word. Take it from me. Take it from me. Yes or no? Correct. That is what happening in this examination. Double negative they are giving. Triple negative they are giving. Our people doesn't know how to analyze a double negative option. How to analyze a triple negative option. There plays the organization. There plays the question paper setters. You should know what it is. The concept is also very, very important, especially in the subjects. Concept you should know. Without knowing the concept, how you will analyze, how you connect with the words, how you can find the answer. So what is the best way for doing the second paper? First thing, the very basic work you should do for the second paper is take up the syllabus. Take the syllabus. Take each topic. You list down all the related words of the topic. All the words. the related words of that particular topic. If you are not knowing, search in Wikipedia. In the Wikipedia, whatever is displayed in the index, it will come in the question paper. Take it from me. I am just be open. You check each and every question. It will directly go to the Wikipedia link. You see in the Wikipedia, it will be in the index. Only in the index. The option will be in the index. They are still taking in the index. Try to clear at this stage itself before they are intruding into the other areas. The meaning of that area. They are still in the way, they are taking only from the index, the topic, the headings, that's all. They are not intruding into down to the Wikipedia or Wikipedia. So any authenticated source, Wikipedia, Wikipedia, or a Britannica, or SiteHR, or whatever be the authenticated source, the first thing you should do is, right, take the syllabus, take the topic, you list down all the related words and their meaning and their alternate meaning. This is what you should do. Then the concept for each area. What are all the concept? So that has to be listed out in each and every area, that is listed in the syllabus. Don't read as such. Reading and all you keep at the last. Reading and all you read only for the assertion, reasoning, and the statement question. That's all. That also they will not ask from the book. Notes, book, material, all these things will not help for net examination. Take it from me. I am very clear in this. Notes, materials, whatever you are having, that will not help for net examination. Take it from me. Of course, you should read the cover to cover syllabus and cover to cover topics. That is the basic thing you have to do for the examination. But don't expect that the same book questions and options will come or the sentence will come in the examination. In the examination, it is a timely affair. At that time, what you are going to do. At that time, how we are connecting. At that time, how we are relating. Of course, your concept, your heading, your material, the words, all these things will help. For that purpose only, I am asking you to put all the related words of that topic. Each and every topic. If you are reading the recruitment, what are all the related words of the recruitment? What is its meaning? That's all. This will do. See the recruitment in the Wikipedia, Britannica, whatever it is. You see from a different angle. What you have studied in the bachelor degree and master degree will not help for this competitive examination. Take it from. That will not help. Materials and all will not help. Don't ask for materials. Don't go for coaching classes. Don't go for anything. You prepare your own notes. That is not notes. You prepare in your own handwriting. This is the topic. These are all the related words. These are all the alternate words. This is the UG. This is the PG. This is from different angles. This is from research. This is the latest. That's all. You put a tabular column from each and every topic. Prepare in such a way. You will be at the top of this world. Take it from. This is not I am telling for this competitive examination. I am telling for the whole competitive examination, even for IAS or IPS. Even IAS and IPS is a second level examination. This is the first level difficult examination. IAS and IPS and all next to NTA NET. This is what the rank they have given. NTA NET is the first examination, difficult level examination. I know this is purely a wordplay. If you are going to analyze, you will clear this examination, whatever be the times. 10 times, 20 times, 40 times. In Rajasthan, one person has cleared 23 times the net examination in English. 23 times the net examination in Rajasthan. Vinit Pandey. Of course, you will be knowing about this channel, right, in YouTube. I am not having any channel. I doesn't have any advertisement itself. I am sitting in Pondicherry at one place, that's all. I had also cleared 14 times examination. I don't want the YouTube channel and all. I want everybody to clear this examination. I want to make the people to understand what is the intricacy of the examination. That's all. I don't want to give the notes. I don't want to give the materials. I don't want to teach as such. Everything the persons know. The teacher, what else you know, doesn't know in a HRM or a business management. You tell. Whatever you have read for the past 10 days, Dr. Vijay Chandan sir or Rajache, you know all these things. You doesn't know the accounts, financial accounts. You doesn't know the business economics. You doesn't know the banking and financial institution or income tax. Everything, everybody knows. But how to approach, how to answer the question, how to eliminate, how the sentence have been framed, what is the words they have put, how it has been connected, how it has been eliminated, how it has been included. From economic angle, what it has given, from political angle, what it has given, from social angle, what it has given, from technological angle, what it has given, whether it has given as a types or a method or a fact or an observation or a prejudice, all these things you should see from various angles, from 8 degrees, 16 degrees, 32 degrees, 64, 128. From all these angles, you should see what it is. That alone will make you to clear this examination. Not such reading the notes and the material. You will be asking for every coaching class or whatever you have a PowerPoint, share the PowerPoint, share the PowerPoint, share the PowerPoint. What is there in the PowerPoint? As such, what is there in the PowerPoint? You tell I'm right or wrong. On seeing the question paper, it doesn't know whether it is from our syllabus. It will not be in the PowerPoint. It will not be in the material. It will not be in the notes. But they will be asking in a different angle. Whether this assertion is correct, whether this assertion is connected with the reasoning, whether this matches with this, whether this concept is there in the statement. They'll be asking all these things, right? Yes or no? Am I right or wrong? Am I going good up to this? Yes, you understand what it is? Examination. Yes or no? I'm going to display all the questions type. Yes or no? Correct? Yes. Am I going good up to this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. That is what. So you see the question papers and then tell, I'm going to analyze so many questions for you in the second half. I'm going to teach the various things I'm not going to teach. I'm going to see. I'm going to tell what other than there in the HRM or a business management in every topic. So you should see from the different angle. You should see from the various angle. You analyze the questions from various angle. You choose the option from the various options. You eliminate the options. You connect the options. Most of the questions will be in the statement. Most of the questions will be in the true or false. Most of the questions will be in the filling the blanks. Most of the questions will be in the statement combination. Only one or two will reflect in the direct question. That is also very, very difficult if now as such, this examination. I had taken from the last 20, 21, 22 question papers I had taken and analyzed for HR. I am going to tell all the nuances. I am going to tell all the intricacies. How to choose the correct answer. How to eliminate the other answer. How to choose the best option. It is not such to choose the correct answer. It is eliminating. Eliminating this is the answer. That's all. So multiple choice match the following true or false. See, so this is the best thing. If you are going to eliminate 0 option, 4 options will be there. For that also you will get a success of 25%. Yes. If you are going to eliminate 1, there is remaining 3 options. So the probability of success is 33%. If you are going to eliminate 2, the success is 50%. If you are going to eliminate 3 options, what is your success rate? What is your success rate? Yes. Can I have from you? Can I have from you? What is the success rate?
100.
100%. Yes or no? Whether this will work or right? Whether this will work out?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
This will work out. This will work out. Right. Tips to succeed, move from the known to unknown. There is no negative marking as such. At the examination, at the end, attend all the questions. See, I have put a word. What is in the third point I have written? Can anybody read for me? Can anybody read for me? Please. What I have put in the third thing?
Beware of wordings in the question.
That's all. That's what I am telling you from the past 1 year, 1 hour, right? Beware of the wordings. I had told one thing, right? What I had told, one word I had put. What is that? Net examination is simply Simply
Wordplay. Wordplay.
wordplay. Wordplay. Take it from me. Take it from me. It is an elimination strategy. Right. Type of question, simple elimination type. They are asking you not to. If they are asking not to, what it means? It is false. It is incorrect. It is wrong. It is not correct. It is not right. All these things are same meaning. Identify the true option. That means 3 options are false. 1 option is true. That is odd man out. 4th option, none of the above, all of the above. This is very confusing type. You should be very challenging. If you know the answer, answer this. Not an advantage. They will be asking. Not an advantage is a disadvantage. Not a disadvantage is an advantage. So you have the words correctly. Use the word assertion reasoning. Connect with the because and as. 4 options maximum. 4 options with the limited option. In that also they will be asking incorrect. Which of the following is incorrect? The incorrect means wrong, false, not true, not correct, not right. Correct means right, true, not false, not wrong, not incorrect. So wordings, see the wordings. Correct means what it is, right, true, not false, not wrong, not incorrect. Not incorrect means in a double negative. It is a positive, correct. So match the following. These words will appear for your second paper. In the subject, they will be asking all these things. So that is where we have been confused. We have been confusing in that point alone. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. We will be confused at that point. Right. Carefully see the numbering in the master following. See only one word. See for the first try or for the second try, 50-50 option, or for the third try, trial and error method. Strike off which is not applicable. That is what master following you should do. See, not include. Pick the odd man out. They will be asking which of the following is not included in that. Pick the odd man out. So when you are studying, see from this angle. When you are studying, see from this angle. Which of the following in that, what are all the things which are not included? Do you understand? Do you get my point? When you are studying, study from this point of view. They are asking which of the following is correct. You take the points in that particular topic. These are all the correct in that HRM, in that manpower planning. These are all correct with regard to selection. These are all false with regard to selection. These are all included in the recruitment. These are all not included in the recruitment. From the questions asked in the examination, you prepare in such a way with the topic. Whether it is an HRM, whether it is a legal aspect, whether it's a business environment, whether it's an international business, whether it is an economics, whether it is statistics. Do you get my point? Yes or no? Can I have an acknowledgement from you? Yes or no? Yes? Right? You read from this angle. Yes? Yes? Only one people is saying me yes, others not understanding what I am telling, right? Do you understand what I am saying? Yes? Yes or no? Can I have an acknowledgement? Can I have a thumbs up from you? Yes? Are you there, everybody? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yes? Other people? Can I have an acknowledgement from you? Yes? No? Yes? Good. Only 1 or 2? No problem. So understand what I am saying. So they are asking you accept. So when you are preparing any topic, any paragraph, any topic as such in the second paper, you see that anything is except. When you read except this, you make a point in that. That is what they are asking. That is what they are asking in the examination. See these words in when you are reading, not included, except the words that are matched, the alternate words they are putting. See from this angle. Yes. See, pick the correct one. That is 3 options are right, wrong, 1 is correct. Correct order. Sequence is very, very important. If you are reading any sequence, write all the sequence. Write all the order in one place. Total HRM. What is the order? If there is a selection, there is an order, you write all the selection order. If there is a recruitment, there is an order, you write the recruitment order. If there is anything order for performance appraisal, you write all the order in performance appraisal. Wherever you see the order, write all the orders in one place. Group them. Group them. That's all. This is the simplest strategy. Not reading the book as such, not reading the material as such, not reading from the PowerPoint as such. You have your material, you have your own book, but try to analyze. That's all. So correct order, arrange it in a proper sequence. If you are any sequence in any place, if you see the sequence, write the sequence. That's all. You should know what is first, what is last. That's all. Or you play with the words. Right? What is the first word? What is the last word? That's all. That answer will be correct. Arrange in proper sequence. Closed option is confusion types. Extra, exact number answer has to be known. If they are asking for year, we cannot do anything. If you are asking any year in the HRM, you cannot do anything. You should know. Remote distance option. Use logic. Use logic or common sense to apply them. Double negative. Be clear with double negative and triple negative. Double negative is positive. Triple negative is negative. Do not with a non. Do not with a this. This, non. These are all negative things. Disagree. Non-agree. Multiple combination option. All of the above. Definition is another type. These are all the things they will ask in the examination. These are all the various types of questions they are asked in the examination. Yes. How can I go for the presentation? Yes. Can I go in the HRM? Yes. No. Can I go into the HRM?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can we have a 5 minutes break and then come back? 7:30 will start with an HRM, right? Business management and HRM. 7:30
Okay,
will
sir.
start again.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. 7:30 will start and then we'll close by 9 o'clock. We'll have a question paper analysis session for last 15 minutes. We'll have a question answer analysis also. I will answer all the questions for you, right? We'll study the basic things in HR. Basic things in HR and business management. 7:30, please join with me. Thank you. Thank you. 7:30,
you, sir.
join with me. Thank you. If you have any doubt, just ask with me. Not a problem.
Hello, sir.
Right, start பண்ணலாமா? Can we start? Yes? No? Why? Yes? Can we start? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Start பண்ணலாமா? Right. So, the second paper, seventh unit, I think sixth unit in நினைக்கிறேன். Sixth or seventh unit is business management and human resource management. These are all the things you must have read in your UG, PG level. Right, normal things. Normal business management concept, planning, organizing, coordinating, controlling, reporting, budgeting, post crop. And then the human resource management starts with the manpower planning and ends with the wages, stress, etc. Here, organization behavior is also included in this unit, that is culture, organization, culture, climate. They are given some topics, right? What my suggestion is, I am going to present, I am going to explain what are all the things, headings and all, plan of management, and then what is planning, what is organizing. I am going to tell that you yourself know, that is not a problem. This is an extra revision. But my way of handling things is this. I have put in a 3-column wise. 3-column wise I had taken in such a way I had given in my UG level, PG level, and what I had taken from the other source. You doesn't stop with that. I had taken only the basic idea from the Wikipedia or Wikipedia or a Britannica or any research paper. You expand all these things. I'm going to give this PowerPoint to you. That is not a problem. This is the basic PowerPoint. This is a basic PowerPoint. I have stated in a UG level. I have stated in a PG level what you have studied. Even UG and PG can be taken as the same thing. Because there is a difference on the UG and PG is only advanced. That's all. That alone word. Even that is not also advanced. Even what you have studied in the UG, you have studied in the PG. Yes or no? Correct or wrong? Right or wrong? Yes. Because the same thing you have studied in the UG, the same thing you have studied in the PG itself. So that is not a problem. So you should see from a different angle. So what I had taken is, I had taken the basic things from the Wikipedia or Wikipedia. I had taken the basic things. You doesn't stop with that. You intrude into the idea. You intrude into you take my thing as a start. Where I have stopped, you start. Right? You start from the Wikipedia or any other source. You continue with that. Because you know what is there in the UG and the PG level. You know what it is. You know, have a certain points in that. You add certain points in the UG and PG, whatever you study. Right? You start from the area, from Wikipedia or any authenticated source like SiteHR, like that. You continue with that. You continue with the different words they are used, different concepts that are evolved in the recent years. Research paper, I'm not going to read, I'm not asking you to read the research paper full. I want to have the research paper heading. I want the research paper abstract. What is the problem? What is the way they have approached? What data they have used? What statistical tools they are used to analyze? How they have made the conclusion in that. I want the latest research things, latest research concept, latest HRM concept. Don't stop with the UG and PG level. You intrude with the different. I had just given in 3 columns. The third column is where I have taken from a different angle. That is from, and not from the different angle. It is taken from Wikipedia as such, or Wikipedia, Wikipedia, Britannica, whatever it is. I had given the basic idea though. So you don't stop with that. You understand my viewpoint. You don't stop with that idea. You continue with that. I am going to give the PowerPoint to you. Right? You continue with the first column or second column or third column, whatever you are having in your what you are calling as a notes or material, whatever it is. You take from that. You have the words alone. Don't use the is, them, there, was, all these things you eliminate. Even don't write recruitment is called, selection is called, because you are reading the selection. Why you are telling that it is a selection? You are reading only that topic. You put the way you study is you take the topic, you write all the related words first. All the related words. If there is any alternate word, you write that also. This is the first task you have to do for each and every topic. Then you split up into 3 areas. That is UG, what you have studied in that topic. In PG, what you have studied in that topic. Even UG and PG can be combined. That is not a problem. You see from the different angle from a Wikipedia, whether it is an authenticated source. Yes, it is an authenticated source. Or Wikipedia, that is also an authenticated source. In that, from the index, from the C also, from the content, what are all the blue things they have highlighted? You just see that and write the meaning alone. Meaning alone, that is more than enough. That is more than enough. You see so many things from that. You see a different HRM from that. You see a different marketing from that. You see a different financial management from that. What you have studied up to UG and PG level, it becomes none when you see the Wikipedia and Wikipedia. Take it from me. You phone and you call and tell me, sir, I have seen so many things from your idea, sir. You will tell at one stage. You will tell and you will call and tell with them. The best thing, you will clear the examination. Take it from me. Take it from me. So you put another column, that is a research area. So what are all the latest research papers that have been published in 2023 in business management and HR? I don't want all the research paper intruding into all the 23 pages or 25 pages or a thesis. I want the heading. I want the abstract. I want the idea. I want the problem. I want the statistical tools. I want the analysis. I want the report. I want the conclusion. That's all. This is the way you should see the question paper. So these are all the things that are reflected in your question paper or a paragraph question for each and every topic. They are not asking what you mean by postdoc. They are not asking whether business management is a art or science. We are not a UG or a PG student to write as such, whether it is an art or whether it is a science. What do you mean by business management? Managing a business is called as a business management. That is not the way they are asking the question paper. Right? Whatever you study in such a way. Right? You take the important keywords. Don't read with the is, there, them, was. You be cautious with the articles. You can't be cautious with the preposition. Whether it is a to, whether it is a from, whether it is an include, whether it is an exclude, whether it is an up, whether it is a down, whether it is a positive, whether it is a negative, whether it is a political, whether it is an economical. So way you have to see the paper, the paragraph, how the sentence have been framed. You eliminate is, was, there, them, the shedding, the everything. They will be every word will start with the recruitment. If you are reading the recruitment is a process. Recruitment is a process. Every word will start with this alone. I know. So you eliminate all the recruitment. You are reading only the recruitment. Don't write the recruitment. I want the keyword alone. If you are reading the character 6, you write the keyword in the character 6. That word, if you have any alternate meaning, you write in the bracket. You have the Tamil meaning also. That's all. That is a very basic, best thing you can read. Have the Tamil meaning also in that thing. If you are at the Tamil Nadu side, you have in a regional language what is the meaning. That will help you forever. Right. So my way of approach is whatever be the question, whatever they ask. So question is framed in such a way that the first part is what, when, who, whose. That's all. The last part is the area, recruitment selection, or whatever it is, manpower planning, or whatever it is, pay, wages, whatever it is. The center part is the play. The center part, what they are asking. So that they are asking from a UG level or a PG level, or they are asking from everywhere from the internet, or any authenticated source. Authenticated source. See my words. See my words. It is not from any website. It should be from the authenticated website. Take it from. If you are taking from the authenticated website, it is a source for you. So you analyze all the question paper. This is what the second time I am repeating. From 2019 to 2023, if you take all the question paper commerce with 100 questions in hand, and if you are correcting, if you are answering with a final answer key, and if you are going to analyze each and every question, you will be clearing this examination without any difficulty. Without any difficulty, but you have to analyze. You are telling analyze. What is this analyze? I am telling you what is the area. I am telling you what are all the words they have given. I am telling you what are all the statements that have been given, how the statement has been formed, how the statement has been connected. These are all the things you have to analyze. You have to brainstorm. You have to do the work. This is the need of the hour. If you are not clearing this time also, leave it. That is not a problem at all. If you are not clearing this time, that is not a problem at all. You can go for the next time. But before going to the next time, you reform yourself in such a way that, right, seeing the question paper from a different angle, with the wordings, with the connectivity, with the network, with the mind map. From this angle, you should see the question paper. Each question has to be analyzed in such a way. The concept and all you write in one page or one note. Don't ask for any material or notes from anybody. Nobody you should ask any material. If you are preparing in your own, you will get so many things. Take it from. You will have a lot many in this. You will have more such ideas in HR. I tell you, when you are going with the books or when you are going with the syllabus, you know what is the syllabus alone. That is not they are expecting in the NET examination. You see the question paper. You see the question papers, even every time the person's aspirants writing this examination commerce, they are telling me only one thing. He doesn't know where from they are taking the questions, sir. This is what the reply the aspirants tell when they finish the commerce examination? Yes or no? You tell me, yes or no? Yes? I don't know where from they are taking the exam questions. Yes? Can I get an acknowledgement from you? You must have written this examination in the past. Yes? I doesn't get any answer. Yes or no? If they are taking from the books, we must have cleared. Correct? If they are taking from any book or any material or any notes or any coaching center notes, you must have cleared. We are not clear. We are not clear. You see that? The coaching center doesn't help. The material doesn't help. The books doesn't help. All these things will help when you analyze, when you group, when you split up, when you brainstorm, when you pick the words, when you get the alternate words, when you write the related words. These books, this material, all these things will help. Unless you do, none of the coaching center will do. None of the professors will help. Nobody knows all these things. They are asking from a viewpoint. They are asking you whether this thing is included in that or not. Whether this word will come or not. They are asking you only this thing alone. So you should know the word. This is what I was telling from the past years. If you are taking one topic, you write all the words related to that topic. Whatever be the topic. Whether it is international business, whether it is in GST, whether it is in contract act. So you write all these things. Mainly you see for the negative things. What it is there, what should not be there. What should be included, what are all the things excluded. What is the order, what is the rank. What will come first, what will come last. First, last, include, exclude. All these antonyms, all these synonyms will make you the paragraph. You understand this first. You see the wordings in each paragraph. It is purely a basic antonyms and synonyms. This will come, this will not come, this includes this doesn't include this will come first, this will come last. You just group all the first, you just group all the last, you just group all the include, you just group all the exclude. See, you will get more ideas in that. See, in that angle, you get more ideas. So you split up, you group. That will do for your examination. That will take you for this examination. Take it from me. Take it from me. I know how the examination goes. It is purely a wordplay. Purely a wordplay. Even if you are taking the question paper, take the question paper and split topic wise. 100 questions are there. You keep the syllabus with you. Split up the 100 questions. This comes under first unit. These are all the questions that will come under first unit in June 19, December 19, September, October 20, June, September 21, 22, February 23, June 23. These are all the questions that are reflected in paper 1. See, topic 1, unit 1. See the questions, the same questions will be repeated. Take it from me. Take it from me. You analyze and then tell me. If I am wrong, you tell me. Sir, what you are told is lies. You are lying. All these things are different questions, sir. You tell me, then I will take the call. You see that the same questions will be asked from different wordings. You will see. You will see. You see that and then tell me. For paper 1, paper 2, any topic, from June to June 23, if you take the question paper and analyze in the way I am telling, you will be clearing this examination. Take it from me. So in the business management and human resource management, I will take to the first call. You know all these things, the principles of management. So from the past, from the earlier days, from our BCom, from our MCom, from our MPhil, that we are reading this principles of management. Yes or no? Yes or no? Can I get an acknowledgement from you? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes, sir. Sir, we are. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me, Sudha. Yes?
Yeah, sir. We are reading
Right.
from BCom, sir, about the principles of management.
Anything you want me to ask?
No, sir. I'm just acknowledging.
Oh, okay. You have read the principles of management. So I had put in a 3 different columns. You see that in a 3 different columns. From my screen? Yes? Yes? No? Yes?
Yes, sir. I'm able to see, sir.
Right. So that is what you are studying in a UG and PG. What is the third thing I have put? What is the third column I have put? I have taken a point from a other source. So you know that the principles of management are the basic activity that can help you to plan, organize, control operations related to material, people, machine, method, 4Ms, money, market, division of work, unity of command, subordination, individual interest, unity of direction, remuneration. You know the 14 principles of management as such in UG and PG. Division of work, authority, responsibility, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordination of individual interest with the group interest, remuneration, centralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability, initiative, split cross. But the way I see it from the other source, the principles of management include the development of a true science. Whether this will come in your UG or PG, whether this point will reflect in your UG or PG, I am asking you all. Yes, no, why?
The third column point is not reflected in PG and UG.
That is what I am telling. So that is where in this gap, NTA is entering with you. NTA doesn't ask in your UG or PG. NTA enters in a different angle for each topic, each subject, each subtopic, each inner subtopic. They are intruding from a different way. Understand the nuances, understand the intricacies, understand the wordplay, understand the sentence formation. They are taking from research. They are taking from the latest. They are taking from an authenticated source. They are taking from a Wikipedia. So you must have read all these things in your UG and PG. Henry Foy's 14 principles. I am not there to explain this 14 principle. What is division of work? What is authority and responsibility? What is centralization? What is decentralization? All these things, you know, I know, all people will know. That is not the need of the hour. That is not the need of the hour. The need of the hour is this Taylor's 14 principles of management, how to remember. Dad, you see, USSR, OIC. That is what the first word, how to remember. Development of a true science. This is there as the word that is given in a authenticated source. Scientific selection of the worker. That is the principles of management. Scientific education and training of the workers. Principles of management. Cooperation between the managers and the worker. Principles of management. They will ask, which among the following is true with regard to principles of management? They will not ask division of work, authority, responsibility. They are asking. But see from a different angle. I am not saying that this alone will come for the examination. I am giving you a glimpse. I am giving you an idea. I am throwing you a seed. Try to catch up the seed. Try to go along with the seed. Try to catch the seed and then grow. And then grow. This is what the principles of management, what we have studied, what is there from the other source. I am seeing from a different angle. I am seeing this topic only from different angle. I am asking you to see each and every topic from a different angle. If you see division of work, first thing what you should do, what are all the words that are related to division of work? What are all the alternate words for that word, what you have taken? What is the meaning of that word? That is the first thing you should do. The first analysis is the dictionary. The first analysis is the glossary. The first analogy is the related words. Then move along. It is not reading the materials, it is not reading the books, it is not reading the notes. Take it from. Have you got an idea from the first slide how I had given this principles of management? Yes, the 14 principles of management has an implication with this. What is an implication? It is a scientific selection, it is a development, it is an education, it is a cooperation. Even I had left all the D of A. D of A and all doesn't require for reading. Doesn't require for our remembrance. I want true science. I want scientific selection. I want scientific education and training. I want cooperation. These words, if it reflect in any of the question in principles of management, that is correct. If they ask in assertion reasoning, these words are correct. If they ask in the statement, these words are correct. I am not reading from principles of management alone. Have you understood what I am telling? Are you able to catch my point? Yes or no? Some acknowledgement for me. Some thumbs up for me. Some hand raise for me, please. Have you understood what I am telling? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. See how I am giving. How I explain. This is what you should do for the whole second paper. For each and every topic. For each and every subtopic. For each and every inner topic. Analyze from dictionary. Start with the dictionary. Start with an alternate words. Start with an include, exclude. Start with an example. Start with a positive, negative. Start with an first, last. How the paragraph have been designed. Don't read the paragraph. Don't read recruitment. You understand recruitment holistically. You understand recruitment as a whole. You understand business management as a whole. You understand HRM as a whole. That is what. See, functions of management. All these things you know. All these things, it doesn't require any explanation, right? It doesn't know all these things. It doesn't know what is planning, what is organizing, what is coordinating, what is staffing, what is directing, what is coordination, what is controlling, what is reporting and budgeting. Everybody knows. If they are going to teach the same thing for you, then what you are studying in your UG and PG? I am asking you a simple question. If any coaching classes or anybody teaches the same thing, what you are read in your UG and PG? That means you are not studied in your UG and PG. That is not the case. So where you should see, how you should approach, how you should take the question option, how you should connect. That is what you should read. That is what you should tell. Functions of management, everybody knows the functions of management. There is anybody who doesn't know the functions of management till now? Nobody. Everybody will be telling post-crop. Everybody will be telling planning, organizing, coordinating, staffing, directing, coordinating, controlling. See, if they are put their planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, and budgeting, this is an order. This should not change. This is where they are entering into. If you know planning is a first, planning will come at the first. Control will come at the last, means control will come at the last. That is what you should read. 5 general functions. It starts from planning. It ends in controlling. See, at the most fundamental level, the management has a discipline that consists of a set of 5 general functions, that is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. See, this is what you had read in the UG. The PG level, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, and budgeting. Post stop. Bullet. This is an important author. Author and all you should note. When the author comes, what are all the authors in the HRM? List of authors in HRM. Where the authors will come? The concept they have been developed. You take the analysis. What are all the concepts developed by whom in the HR? You list down all the authors. The authors will come in one place as such, right or wrong? Yes. Authors will be grouped, no? When you take all the authors, yes or no? Correct or wrong? When you study with the book, you know at the time who is the author. What I am telling, wherever the authors come in HRM, you take it. Can I get an acknowledgement from you? Yes or no? Whether it will be easy or wrong. What I am telling is right or wrong? Yes? Yes?
Yes,
Can I
sir.
get an acknowledgement? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Good. So wherever the author comes, you take it. Wherever the year comes, you take it. Wherever the organization comes, you take it. Wherever the head comes, you take it. List down in a separate place. That's all. Over. Matter over. That's all. Even if you study in a paragraph wise, in each and topic, this author is this author is this, it will not remember it. It will not remember for you. When I group all the authors, this author is this concept, this author is this concept, all the authors and concept will come in one side. What else you want for the examination? What else you want for the examination? If you group all the years will come in one place. Sir, where should take from all the years, sir? Our next question with our aspirants. Whether all the years are there at one place, sir, it is what the analysis you should do. It is what the analysis you should do. The publisher will not do all these things. The publisher will have the heading. The publisher will have the concept. For that concept, you use the author. For that concept, you use the year. For that concept, you use the organization. For that concept, you use the head. I am asking you, for all the HRM, for all the business management, what are all the years? What are all the authors? What are all the organization? What are all the standards? What are all the protocols? What are all the formulas? What are all the types? What are all the methods? What are all the inclusion? What are all the exclusion? You split up. Yes or no? Am I going in a right line for paper 2? Am I going in a right line for paper 2, or you want me to explain what is planning, what is organizing, what is reporting, what is budgeting? You want me to explain? You want me to explain, or can I go in the same line what I told? I am telling you to qualify for the examination. You want me to teach what it is? You want me to teach? You doesn't know what is planning? Setting before you doesn't know? You want me to teach? No. No. Teaching will not help. Teaching will not help. Analyzing will help. Seeing the concept from an angle. How to pick the question. You design your own question, sir. When you read, you design your own question. Let the NTA design whatever question he wants. You design your own question. When you read this, you design your own question. This will come. This includes this. This is an order. This is the master polling. This is the direct question. This is an indirect question. This is an assertion reasoning. You design your own question, sir. Go along. Go along. Why NTA has to give the question for you? You design your own question. Why you want the NTA to give the question for you? Who is he to ask you the question? Who is he to ask your question? You are the king of the subject. You are the king of the topic. You are a masters. You are a research scholars. You are a doctorates. What more you want? What more you want? Who are they to ask you the question? Who are they to ask you the question? Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Yes? Can I get an acknowledgement from you? You are all master degree holders. You are all doctorates. You are all elect professors. What more you want? What designation you want more to fight with an NTA? NTA should not come to you. NTA should not come near to you. You are the king of the subject. Have this elite thing in your mind. I am the king of the subject. I know the analysis. I know the latest things. I know the research in my subject, in my topic. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. If you ask, I will answer you. That is what the stand you should take for the NET examination. See, post-crop, planning, organizing, staffing, discipline, directing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting. But the most widely accepted the functions of management is good zone. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So as such, planning will come, controlling will come at the last. Planning is the first, controlling is the last. This is what my ideology. Yes or no? Correct? Correct or wrong? Yes? Can I get an acknowledgement from you? Yes or no? Correct? That is the first, this is the last. Yes? Can I get an acknowledgement from you all? Yes. That is what my way of approach. Right, what is planning? Deciding what the needs to happen in the future. This is all everybody knows. He knows what is planning. And generating the plan for action. Deciding in advance. All these things you know. Organizing. Making sure that the human or non-human resources are put in a place. Everything has a place. There is a place for everything. It is an organizing. Leading. Commanding. Determining what must be done in a situation and getting the people to do it. Coordinating. Creating the structure through which the organization goals can be accomplished. Controlling. Check the progress. Put the standard. Compare. If there is any deviation, ask them. Take action. That is controlling. And what is an organization structure? You know what is a structure? Organization structure defines how the job title, job role, job responsibility are assigned within a company. That shows the structure. That is a diagram. The organization structure refers to how the people in the organization are grouped. See the wordings here put. I am telling the same organization structure. See the first term, what I have told. See the first term, what I have told. Job title, role, responsibility. These are all that defined in the organization structure. That is, these things are there in the organization structure. That is including. Defines this, it is included in that. Refers how the people in the organization are grouped. This is telling the reason. How the people are organized. How the people are grouped. And whom they report. This is the next level. Organization structure. What we have studied, it is a formal, informal. What more I had taken in my organization structure? Organization structure defines how the activities such as task allocation. See the word he had put. Have you appreciating all these things? Are you appreciating all these things? In the first column, they have put a job title. What they have put in the last column? Task allocation, coordination, supervision, or directed toward the achievement of organization aim. So that is the definition that is given for the organization structure. So what definition, what we have studied in our earlier days before our maturity level? Organization structure is a job title, job role, responsibility assigned for the company. That is what reading till now. Till now. Even if you are a lecturer or professor in a college. Because college requires only this. But NET requires something more. NET requires some expansion. NET requires something more. The same word they are put in a job allocation. See, job title, job role. Job role has been given in a task allocation. Responsibilities are assigned. That is coordination. So all the things are directed for an organizational aim. That doesn't know for what purpose we are doing this organization structure or the aim. We know only formal organization, informal organization. What more structures are there? Network, functional, divisional, matrix, weak, balanced, strong, project, network. So many organization structure. Where from I have taken? Where from I have taken? Can anybody have a guess? Can anybody have a guess? Where from I must have taken all these things? Where from I have taken all these things? Organization structure. So many structures I have taken. Whether you have seen in your bachelor degree or master degree, or any books or materials or notes, what you are asking you so far. Whether it is there. Yes. Can I have an acknowledgement from you? Where from I have taken this? Where from I have taken this? Yes. From other source. This is not from book. This is not from book. Any book that shows a weak organization, strong organization. Any book shows that the balanced organization. No way I have taken from an authenticated source. Wikipedia, Britannica, Site HR. What I had put? Organization structure. I had put this topic alone. I had seen from a different angle. Various collection. Yes. This will not come in a book or a reference, or notes or a material, whatever you call for. Everybody is asking for a net examination. Give the material, give the notes. Notes and materials will not aid for net examination. You write in your top of your house or in your reading room. Previous year question paper analysis will help. That will help. That alone will help. The way they are asking the question paper. Right, formal organization. You know what is formal. Yes. Yes, you know what is formal. Yes, everybody knows. Structure of job and a position which is created by a management. Manager, damager, managing director, manager, supervisor, foreman, worker. This is what we have studied. Formal organization is a type or a group that is deliberately constructed and whose member are organized to achieve a specific goal. Deliberately created structure. It is a job-oriented, division of work, departmentization, formal authority delegation. See the way they are given in a Wikipedia. An organization with a fixed set of rules of an intra-organization, procedures and structure, well-defined rules and regulation, determine objectives and policy. It is a status symbol. So what they will ask, which among the following statement will come under the formal organization structure? They may give, it is a deliberately created structure. You will tick A, option is there. It is created by the management. Yes, you know, B option is there. Status symbol they will give. What you will do? What you will do? You cannot do anything, right? If they give us a status symbol as one of the option or one of the statement, it is included in the formal structure. Whether we know? No. No way. So where they are taking, how they are taking, how the question has been designed. See the play. See the play. Questions are not taken as such for the net examination. What so-called you are having the books and material and the notes from various organization or coaching classes, whatever it is. It has been designed in such a way, taken from various sources, not the same words they are putting in the question paper. They are playing with the synonyms. They are playing with the antonyms. They are playing with the positive, negative. Take it from me. Take it from me. I will tell so many things. What is informal organization? We know informal organization is a great point, right? Informal organization, a manner in which the organization operates in the reality, as opposed to its formal distribution of roles and responsibilities. What we talk, it is an informal thing. It is not a formal structure. Informal organization may be defined as a network of a personal, social. I want the word social that arise spontaneously as the people associate with one another in the work environment. What word I will pick from that paragraph, from the central paragraph, you tell me what word I will pick. I will not pick the informal organization. I will not pick the may be defined as. I will not pick this. I will pick only the network. I will pick only the social relationship. I will pick only the spontaneously. I will take only the associate. I will take only these words because I have put the heading as informal organization. When I group these words are only related to informal organization. You are already having the what are all the glossaries with regard to informal organization. When you see for the glossary, you will get a great point. That is the word that is related to informal organization. Below that, you will going to write these are all the words that are connected with the informal organization. What more you want? Whatever comes in the informal organization, characteristics, benefits, advantages, disadvantages, whatever comes in your UG, PG notes, whatever you are having the so-called notes or material, you take all the things. You pick the word alone. Word alone. That's all. Benefits of informal organization. Promotes the social and cultural values. You want the promotes? You want promotes? You want only the social and cultural values. Relief to top manager, relieved. Supplement to the manager capacity, supplement. Social satisfaction and security, satisfaction and security. Communication, communication. Better relationship, relationship. Why you want to have a better or a best? If it comes relationship, it will be only better. They will not give in a superlative degree. Right? Solve the work-related problem. Problems are solved. Promotes creativity. Creativity. See the way they have given the informal organization in other source. Interlocking social structure. See the word they have put. See the word they have put. Interlocking social structure that governs how the people work together in a practice. See the characteristics evolving constantly. What you have used in the before paragraphs? Spontaneously. Constantly. These are all the other words they are using. In one question paper, it will be spontaneously. In one question paper, it will be constantly. In one thing, it will be a grassroots. Informal organization is a grassroots. It is dynamic. It is excellent and motivation. Requires an insider knowledge. What is insider knowledge? We know what is happening in the organization. That is called as insider knowledge. If any statement will come in the informal structure as insider knowledge, we doesn't know. Because we doesn't study all these things in a UG or a PG. Functions. What are all the functions? Cultural and social value, communication, all these things you know already. Social control. Yes. This also you know already. So span of control. We know what is span of control. Yes. The number of subordinates who report directly to the manager or a leader. The more employees assigned to the manager, or wider the span of control. If they employ more people, it is wider. When it is narrow, it is narrow span of control. That's all. So what do you have studied? Span of control management. Estimate the optimum number. See the word used? Optimum number. See the word used in the UG? Number of people. Are you appreciating all these things? Are you appreciating all these things? How the maturity level goes with the same topic? Yes or no? Are you appreciating all these things? Yes. Can I get an acknowledgement from you? Yes or no or why? Yes. Can I get a thumbs up or a hand raise? Are you appreciating all these things? See the words used? Yes. 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 You see that? It is only number of subordinates. It is the optimum number of subordinates managed by a single supervisor. It is a primary factor. Determine the shape of the organization. See the various things used in that. Number of subordinate or direct the supervisor responsible, interchangeably called as span of management, span of supervision, span of authority. These are all the same meaning. These are all the same meaning as span of control. Yes. Span of control is the same meaning as span of management. Span of supervision is also same. Span of authority is also same. That's all. Right. See the responsibility and authority. You know what is responsibility, you know what is authority. Authority is a power. Delegated power will come in the authority as such by the senior executive to assign the duty to all the employees for a better functioning. Responsibility is the commitment to fulfill the task given by the executive. This is the normal thing. This is the normal definition. You also know, I also know. Even all professors knows. See the version goes. Authority is a power. That is also power. To give the orders and make the decision. Give the orders and make the decision. While the responsibility is an obligation. That is where the commitment. The words used to perform the task and fulfill the roles. Authority and responsibility are two fundamental concepts within the organization structure that delineate the roles and functions of an individual. That separates. The main difference of these two is that authority grants the ability to control and direct, whereas responsibility entails the duty to execute and answer for one's action. There is a difference. There is a difference between the authority and responsibility. Authority grants the ability to control, direct, whereas responsibility is the duty to execute. They are splitting up. See the next level. Authority is the legitimate power. What they are given in the last two, it is only power. See the extra word they have put. It is an ingredient. It is the next level. But the topic is the same. And the heading is the same. Legitimate power, a person or a group over the other people. Responsibility is the state of being liable. It is a commitment. It is an obligation. It is a liability. What more you want? What more you want? Capable or responsible for something in particular. See the version going. It doesn't stop with that. Don't stop with that paragraph. You intrude and then add with my PowerPoint. And then add with my PowerPoint. Take it from. Take it from. That is what you should do. Delegation of authority. You know what is delegation of authority? Giving the task to the other person. That is what simply we know. Assigning the task or responsibility to another person, giving them the right to perform the task autonomously. Yes. If you tell like this, it is a vague definition. What is the next level? How the questions can be asked? What are there in the principles? Delegation authority refers to the division of labor and the decision making. Responsibility to an individual. That is also there, also the responsibility to a leader or a manager, even for a leader or a management. The right task, the right circumstances, the right person, the right of direction, the right of supervision. Right, what is my next level? What is my next level? Delegation is a process of distributing, entrusting the work to the another person. That is what they are also given. In order for a subordinate to perform the task, the authority is required. The required authority is granted to the employee when the task is delegated. That means both are seen. Authority should be given, then it has to be delegated. Without authority, you cannot delegate. That is what the inner meaning. See the words. Decentralization. We know what is decentralization. Decision making will be simpler when you decentralize. Decentralization means we are splitting up. Decentralization refers to the specific form of organization structure. It is also come under the structure where the top management delegates the decision making. Decision making has been split up. Responsibility and daily operation to the middle and lower level subordinate. Decentralization management disperse. See the words they are using. The decision making and the authority across the organization and brings it closer to the source of action and information. See the delegation from the other side. Decentralization from the other side is the process. It is a process by which the activities of the organization, particularly those regarding the planning and decision making, are distributed, delegated, avoided from the central authority, location, or a group given to the smaller factions within it. See what are there in the decentralization? The number of major ethnic groups. Ethnic groups. That is an ethical group. They will not do wrong. The degree of territorial concentration on those groups. How much they can take the decision. The existence of ethnic network and the communities across the border of the state. The country's dependence on the natural resources and the degree to which the resources are concentrated in region territory. All these things comes under decentralization. The country's per capita income relative to that region. The presence of self-determination movement. Whether you have studied this in UG, whether I have studied in this UG, whether I have studied in my PG, we know what is decentralization. That's all. So many things are there. Motivation. We know all the types of motivation. I accept all. You know different types of motivation. Starting from Hertzberg theory, Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Hertzberg two-factor theory. All these things we know. I accept all. These are all the things you have studied in your UGPG. They are not asking all these things. If they are asking, we will attend, no? They are asking from a different angle. Motivation is a goal-oriented characteristic that helps a person to achieve his objectives. Executive must have the right to leadership traits and influence of motivation. It is an urge to do something, not to do something. Leadership is a process of influencing the behavior, performance of the others group towards achieving a specific goal. Leadership, both as a research area and as a practical skill, encompasses ability of an individual, group, or organization to lead, influence, guide. See the terms they are using. The other individual, team, or entire organization. The leadership style is a leader method of providing the direction, implementing the plan, motivating the people. What is corporate governance? The latest thing. I am not going to tell you that this you should read for corporate governance. There are so many things in corporate governance, but the level of elevation. I am telling you only the meaning. You see from various things how the level increases. Corporate governance is a system of rules, practice, and process by which the company is directed and controlled. System, that is a process. This is the system by which the companies are directed and controlled. Accountability, transparency, fairness, responsibility. 4 principles included in that. I told no, included. Corporate governance mechanism or a process or relation by which the corporations are controlled, operated, or governed. Anglo-Indian model. These are all the models. Tends to emphasize the interests of the shareholder, the coordinated and multitasker model associated with the continental Europe and Japan. Also recognize the interests of the workers, managers, suppliers, customers, and community. All the people are grouped. It is a model where from we have taken ethics, what not to do, what to do. Business ethics, standard of morality or right or wrong. Yes, it is ethics. Standard for which the morally right or wrong conduct in the business. Law of partiality. Conduct but illegal, unethical are not necessarily the same. Business ethics enhances the law by outlining acceptable behavior beyond the government control. It is a corporate ethics. Business ethics is also called. Applied ethics or professional ethics, whatever it is, that determines, examines ethical principle, moral, or ethical problems that can arise in a business environment. Norms, value, ethical, unethical practice, or principles that guide the business. So this is what they have given, but what they will ask in the examination. Application. HRM. HRM also, you know what is HRM? It is a strategic approach of nurturing and supporting the employees, ensuring a positive workplace. Now HRM is only for people, not for others. What else we have studied in HRM? Recruiting, hiring, deploying, managing, organizing employees, simply as a human resource, recruiting, hiring, onboarding. So what is the angle they are seeing? It is a strategic HRM, coherent approach, efficient and effective management. Help their business gain a competitive advantage, aligning the HR strategy with the business strategy. Re-engineering, again you have to do. Again you have to come back the organization process. Listen, respond to the employees. Transformation, change. See the words they are using. I am concentrating only on the words. Strategic, transformation, managing, listening, responding. If these words come in the question paper, it is automatically correct. If there is an opposite of these words, it is automatically wrong. That is what my way of seeing the question paper. All of them will know the functions of management. Strategic approach, nurturing, supporting employees, ensuring the positive workplace. Recruitment, hiring, onboarding, ongoing training and development, managing the employee-employee relationship, rewarding the company culture, discipline action, training, engagement, management, policy development, change, strategy, diversity, inclusion. All these things. What we have studied in our HRM function, manpower planning, recruitment, selection, training, development, motivation, wages, salary administration. That's all. What else they are given? Policy development, change management, people strategy, diversity, inclusion, re-engineering, listening, transformation, creativity, culture, change. Whether this will not come under the human resource management. What I had told will not come under the human resource management. Yes, it will come under the human resource management. Who told this will not come under the human resource management? You are stopped with the UG and PG. He doesn't know as such after coming into the professor line. HRM is expanding. HRM is entered into the e-world. HRM is entered into the digital evaluation. HRM is entered into the gadget world. We know what is recruitment. What they are doing, e-recruitment. I know what is happening in the HR. How the records have been kept in the HR management. They are keeping the records in the cloud. Not even in the paper. Not even in the digital gadget. They are keeping the records in the cloud. Cloud. Take it from me. Take it from me. Data is one such important thing that is required in this era. Aligning the HR strategy with the business strategy, re-engineering, listening, managing. We know what is planning, HR planning. Continuous process, system, process, optimum. See the words. Most valuable asset, quality employees. That is HRM, HRP. Process of defining, designing the objectives, policy, program that will develop, use, distribute the people in order to fulfill the organization goal. See the stages. Assessing the current HR, forecasting, gap analysis. If they use this word in the question paper, he will leave as such because he doesn't know whether HRM will have a gap analysis. HRP is having a gap analysis. It is having a strategies. Strategies is nothing but long term. It should be benefited long term. We know what is recruitment. Actively searching and hiring the applicant for a job. This is what the layman language. This is what the bachelor degree recruitment. Recruitment is selection, two different stages, hiring the process, getting the job description in front of a many potential candidate possible. Selection is about the narrowing down the pool of applicants until you left with the strongest candidate. That is called as a selection. See the words they are put in a different angle. It is an overall process. What you are told? It is a stage of hiring. It is a process of identifying, sourcing, screening, shortlisting, interviewing. It includes the process of selecting. What is training? Program help the employees to learn, acquire the skills as well as gain the professional knowledge required to progress their career. That is what we know. That is what we know. It refers to the educational activity. See the version changes. Within a company, created enhance the knowledge, progress their career. It is enhancing their knowledge and the skill of the employees while providing the information and instruction how to better perform their specific task. How to better perform the specific task. See the next level. See the next level benefits. Improving the effectiveness of the organization. The effectiveness will be improved with the training and development. Teams within them, increased productivity, job performance, skill development, team development, decreasing the safety related accident. If one statement has been given in the training and development, which among the following is included in the training and development? If they ask decreasing the accident, whether you know it is included or not included, that's what I had already told. List all the inclusion, all the exclusion. From the question, you read the topic. How they are asking, except. You search for what are all the things except. Include, you search for what are all the things include. Exclude, which are all the things exclude. Which comes first? You see what are all the things comes first. Way you are reading. Succession planning. You know the next level officer. It is a succession planning, identifying the criteria position within your organization, developing the action plan for the individual to assume. Process of identifying the critical position, important position. Action plan. Process or a strategy. See the word he is using. Replacement planning. See, it is not filling the critical position. Replacement planning. Passing on the leadership and role. Potential leader who can move into the leadership role. That becomes vacant. Compensation management. We know what is compensation? Strategic approach. See the words they have put in the first itself. Providing the monetary, non-monetary rewards. Employees attract, retain, motivate them. Strategic approach, providing monetary, non-monetary, same thing. The discipline. See the word you are using. Compensation management is a discipline for determining the employee's appropriate pay and benefit. Behavior reinforcement theory, equity theory, and agency theory. What is job evaluation? The process of comparing the job with other job in the organization to determine the appropriate pay. It is job evaluation. Step-by-step process. Determine how much money a position should earn. Internal job, external, qualitative, quantitative. Systematic way. It is a process. It is a systematic. Determining the value or worth of a job in relation to other jobs. What is incentive? Incentive is something that motivates, encourages someone to task a specific action or avoid action. Incentive is an object or an item of value. desired action or event that spurs an employee to do more, whatever was encouraged by the employee through the chosen incentive. Incentive is anything that persuade a person or alter their behavior in a desired manner. It will alter their behavior if you give incentives. What is performance appraisal? We know all this performance appraisal. Employee appraisal. What is performance appraisal? Evaluating and documenting how well employee is carrying out a job. This is layman language. Systematic. Everywhere the word is systematic. Everywhere the word is systematic. System, process, periodic process. Measuring the individual work and performance establishes requirements. Also called as performance review. Performance evaluation. Development discussion. Employee appraisal. See the word he has putting. Sometimes shortened to PA. Systematic process where the job performance are documented, evaluated. This is another important area. 360 degree, the holistic view. It doesn't stop with this 360 degree. Now, latest in the research. What is that? What is that? Does anybody has an idea? After 360, what is there? What has come after 360 degree? Does anybody knows?
720.
720 degree performance appraisal. Good. 720 degree appraisal. Even with the house, home, house, wife, children, they are asking. They doesn't stop with the employee. If they stop with the employee, it is 360 degree. Even they are asking your wife. But children provides a well-balanced view on behavioral skill of the employee. Different parties from the employees to team members analyze the employee performance anonymously. One-to-one feedback. Feedback from an employee's subordinates, peers, colleagues, supervisor. Self-evaluation. Holistic employee view. Now and all, it is sustainability. See, the term collective bargaining refers to the negotiation of the employment terms between the employer and the group of workers. Employer and the workers. Process which the working people through their union negotiate the contract with the employees, determine the terms, employment, including, this is important, including the pay, benefit, hours, leave, job, health, safety policy, balance of work, family, and more. See the next level. Between the employees and the group of employees. Aimed at an agreement. See the word he is putting. The next level. Regulating the workers' salaries. Negotiating the contract. Here it is an agreement to regulate the salary. This also it is a collective bargaining. Working condition, benefits, and other aspects of worker compensation, right of the workers. We'll stop with that second level. We doesn't go into the third level. That is what the problem. Personality. The next thing. Enduring characteristics and behavior comprise of person's unique adjustment to the life, major traits, interest, drive, value, self-concept, ability, emotion pattern. These are all the words. What I had already told, dictionary of personality. The words related to personality. Enduring character, behavior comprise of the adjustment to life, including adjustment to the life, that is a personality. See the next level. Collection of interrelated behavioral, cognitive, that is mind-related, emotional, that biological, environmental influence. These are interrelated pattern, relatively stable, but sometimes rather changed. That is a personality. Perception refers to the way the sensory information are organized. The way you see, our sensory organ. Interpreted and consciously experienced. The act of faculty apprehended by means of sense of their mind, cognition, understanding. Process of attaining the awareness. Sensory information explained how the person feels towards something. Attitude. The way you think and feel, behavior. The way in which the person views and evaluates something or someone, predisposition or tendency to respond positively, negatively towards certain idea, object or a person or a situation. Attitude is a psychological constraint. If they ask which among the following will be included in the term attitude, it is a mental, emotional entity. Inners or characteristics a person that attitude approach to do something. Personal view on it. Mindset, outlook, or an feeling. Is emotion. Conscious mental reactions such as anger and fear. Subjectively experienced as a strong feeling usually directed towards a specific object, typically accompanied by the psychological behavioral changes. Emotional is a subjective state of mind, not an objective. Reaction to the internal stimuli, thoughts and memories, events that occur in an environment. Emotions are mental stress brought through on by the neurophysical changes variously associated with the thoughts, feeling, behavioral responses, degree of pleasure or displeasure. What is group dynamics? This is also there in your syllabus. Social process which people interact and behave in a group environment is called group dynamics. Group environment. Since the human beings always had an innate desire of belonging to the group, will be always associated with the group. System of behavior, psychological process, social group, intra-group, intergroup dynamics, group dynamics, power and politics. Power is an organization about who has a control, influence the group. Politics refer to the tactics and strategies to gain the advantage over the others. Power is derived from the official position, legitimate power. Politics is access to the power, how the organization structure promotes opportunity available to enhance to access the power. That is politics. Power and politics are pervasive aspect. It will intrude into all. Pervasive, it will go in the organization life, impacting the decision making, resource allocation, and interpersonal relationship. Conflict and negotiation. Conflict negotiation is a process of resolving a dispute or a conflict permanently by providing each side's needs adequately, addressing their interests so that they are satisfied with the outcome. Conflict and negotiation aspect of running a business. Business owner face the conflict with the partners, managers, employees, all the people, general public. Negotiation is a key for the management skill. Negotiation is a skill, creating amicable solution, all the parties. Conflict management is a use of process, tools, skills to find a creative and respectful way. See the words used. Manage the disagreement. It is not bringing the solution. It is managing the disagreement. Managing the disagreement. I had already told no, negative. Managing the disagreement. That means you are coming to the conclusion of an agreement and dispute. Negotiation is a dialogue. Dialogue between the two or more parties to resolve the points of difference, gain the advantage, individual and collective of various interests. Stress. What we are having, right? Stress management. Stress management offers a range of ways to help the better deal with the stress and difficulty, also called as adversity. Stress management meaning to reduce the negative impact caused by the stress and improve the person's physical and mental well-being. Stress management consists of wide spectrum of techniques and psychotherapies aimed at controlling the person's level of stress, especially chronic stress. Chronic stress usually for the purpose of improving everyday functioning. Acute, chronic. Organization culture. Culture is a values. Culture is a value. It is a belief. What we are having in your house, or a home, the rule, the system, the outline that influence the employee behavior. It is an underlying belief, assumption, values that contribute for the unique social psychological environment. Not only in organization, school we are having a culture. Everywhere there is a culture. There is a power culture. There is a role culture. There is a task culture. There is a person culture. OD, organization development. What is the development? Focus on improving the organization capability from the where we are, where we want to go. Alignment of all the strategies, structure and the people, reward, metrics. Steps and the process organization need to take and develop and improve. It's a science-based research to work on your organization strategy, structure and other issues. Implementation of the practice system techniques that affect the organization change. Modify the organization performance, culture. What is change? Changes are those which are significant in the organization as a whole. Change will come. Major shift to personal, company goals, service offerings. Everywhere change will come. All consider different forms of organization change. It's a broad category. It is a movement from one state of affairs to another. A change in the environment often requires a change within the organization operating within the environment. Change is almost any aspect of the company operation that met with the resistance. Always resistance will be there. Different reaction, both change and means to promote the change. It is not an easy task. It is a significant impact of the organization as a whole. Major shift to the personnel, company goal, service offering, operation, all considered different with the different forms of organization change. See, so this is where your syllabus ends. So many concepts, so many concepts. Don't end with that, where I have stopped. Where I have stopped, you have start. You should start. That is what the need of the where I have stopped, start. You start. Right? So see the question. I will analyze 10 or 5 questions. See, promoting the team spirit, harmony, unity within the organization is a principle of. You know what is the principle? Team spirit means order will not come, scala sign will not come, equity will not come. What is the team spirit? A spirit decouples. It is a teamwork. Yes. Organization structure shows a unique combination of strategy, structure, management process. They are asking you a combination of strategy. Combination, that is the word you have to identify. Combination of strategy means free form will not come. Combination virtual will not work. Combination horizontal will not work. What will work? Combination. Network will work. So that's all. This is, I think, FEMA provision. This is HRM. I think this is managed banking. Right? So motivation, force, level of effort, not equal to satisfaction propounded by. Propounded by, you have to know. Who propounded all these things? Who propounded all these things? Right. List out of which a given statement, important ethical principles that the business should follow. See, this is a combination question. This is a combination question. See, they are asking you list from the given statement, important ethical principles. You have studied the ethics. So take the necessary action for the development of the concerned industry or a business, pay the tax and discharge your ethical liability to ensure that the best utilization of the human resources. Whether human resource will come in ethics, Whether human resource will come in ethics? Yes or no? No. That means C will not come. See the option. Where the C's are there, where C's are there, C's will not come. That means 1, 3, 4 will not come. What is the answer? What is the answer? 1, 3, 4 will not come. 2 is the answer. That's all. So identify the word. Identify the word. That's all. I had given you so many questions. If you have any doubt, you can call me and ask. So I think I had given my best to analyze the various questions and the options. I will share this PPT in the group. So sir is there, Shekhar sir is there. Shekhar sir is there? No. So thank you for your patient listening. If you have any doubt, you can
Excuse
just
me, sir.
call. You can ask
So
me.
if
Yes.
you could just give us some tips like for paper one, anything like to focus more on or anything like related to paper one?
Paper one, it is very, very difficult with regard to people and environment. You cannot do anything for people and environment. Other things is only word analysis. It is only wordplay, purely wordplay. Take it from me. Take it from me.
Okay, sir.
It is purely wordplay. Sarah's joined, I think. Sir, I had given my best, I think.
So,
if I have any
one
questions,
more
you can ask.
clarification.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, can you please tell us the materials for paper one, at least for people and environment?
It is not for people and environment. You have the standard book of KVS Madan, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Madan, sir book will help, but it won't help fully.
Okay, sir.
So you have to do the brainstorming. You have to identify the area. Identifying the area, it is only a past year question paper. From the past year's question paper, you have to identify the various areas. If they are
Okay.
asking from the thermal energy, you should see what are all the energies which are related to thermal.
Okay, sir.
If they are asking for any specification, you should go for other specification.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more thing, sir. For commerce to analysis alone will do, no, sir. For paper to analysis alone will do, or should we refer some other book?
For total examination, competitive examination, purely analysis.
Okay,
You have
sir.
read all. You know all. If you want, you read from cover to cover. It will help. That is not a
Okay.
problem. For
Okay,
reading,
sir.
you should read only for the static details, not for the dynamic.
Okay,
Static
sir.
details will have the authors, years, types, methods. These are all static details. Even it will have an improvement.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
For other things, you have to do only analysis.
Okay, sir.
Statement combination, assertion reasoning, match the following. All these things are purely analysis.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Any more question? Any more question? Hope I had done my best. Sir, thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity. Shekhar, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, all the aspirants.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I hope all the participants will get more enough knowledge for the past 10 days. I request one thing. I will send you the feedback form in the WhatsApp group. Participants are requested to fill the form and get the e-certificate as soon as possible. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can you also give us also a certificate, sir, for all three?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right on, sir. It will be helpful for our CAs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity. Thank you, sir, for second
Thank you,
paper,
sir.
especially.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions you can ask.
Thank you, sir.
Abhi, feedback.
Right. Right. Thank you. Sir, can I leave, sir? Shekhar, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can.